Hey guys, PIEGUYRULZ here, and lately I've been really enjoying what Nickelodeon has been doing with honoring their old shows. A while back we got an announcement and a confirmation that the Hey Arnold Jungle movie was happening with the original creator on board, and it was just going to be a two-part TV movie and not an entirely new series or continuation series or whatnot. It was just going to be a one-off, or I guess technically two-off thing. And now, just the other day, it's been announced that Nickelodeon has greenlit an hour-long Rocko's Modern Life TV movie, and that is awesome. Rocko is a great choice to get this reunion movie treatment because it didn't have that many seasons, so the show itself isn't that oversaturated, and yet it still has a ton of fans. And another reason is because not only is Rocko a great show, but Rocko is an especially great show to watch again as an adult. As a kid, I enjoyed it, but as an adult, oh, I really love this show. And I don't just mean that for dirty jokes, I also mean that because a lot of the satire in it is really on point. Even though the show is firmly rooted in the 90s, it's still relevant today. Stuff like all the little annoyances that happen when you're on an airplane are something that will unfortunately never go away whatever decade we're in. It's also a great choice because the creator really isn't doing too much right now. Joe Murray had a show, Camp Lazlo, a while back, but right now he doesn't have any show going on and he's not beholden to any network like Craig McCracken currently is. So he's free to come back and be the executive producer on this project, and, well, that's exactly what he's doing. So that's why Rocko was a great choice, but now I want to talk about why I really love the format of doing the reunion TV movie instead of a full reboot or continuation of the series or whatnot. I like it because it has a lot of the positives and a lot of the good things about bringing back a series as a reboot or whatever, and yet the risk is also a lot lower, and it's easier to pull off. Because it's only one singular project, or I guess kinda two in Hey Arnold's case, it's a lot easier to get these creators back for that small time commitment as opposed to a full reboot series which the creator might not be on board for. A TV movie is also something that these networks can aim outside of their usual demographic. If you're gonna do a reboot, I can totally understand why you'd want to aim it towards whatever your current demographic is, even at the cost of upsetting the older fans. But with a TV movie, you really can aim it at whoever was a fan of the show and whoever wants to be a fan of the show now. You don't really have to tone it down or make sure it's something that today's kids want to see. No, you can just have it be what it is because it's just a one-time TV movie and not a whole series that has a lot of cost and a lot of other things that you need to make sure is going to be a hit with today's kids. It's also a lot lower of a risk in that if it bombs, then you don't ever have to hear about it again. It was one sucky thing and that's it. But if it's a full series reboot that comes back and stinks, unfortunately the show's gonna stick around for at least a year to air all the episodes, and it's possible that it'll go on for even more seasons. It's easy to forget about Powerpuff Girls Dance Pants, it's not so easy to forget about the Powerpuff Girls reboot. So yeah, that's why I think that this format is great, and I hope other shows get this treatment. I'd love to see Cat Dog come back for a TV movie, or heck, even Rugrats. Even as oversaturated as Rugrats was, it's been quiet and away for long enough that a small resurgence for a TV movie is warranted, and could be fun. But hey, it's not something I'm dying to see, and if they don't go that route, I'm totally okay with it. What I definitely want to see is a new Danny Phantom TV movie, and you know they can do it because Butch Hartman is right there, still making the Fairly Odd Parents for some reason, and also he's working on a new series. I'm sure he'd be on board, and I'm sure a lot of people would be very excited for that, so fingers crossed on that. But hey, any of the old characters and shows would be fun to see just once more again, even if it's something like Ah Real Monsters or Angry Beavers or whatever, because it's only going to be one, or again, two in that one case, short bursts. I think it is totally worth it to just go for it and do these fun reunion specials. As long as it just stays as reunion specials and doesn't become a whole new series, as long as they can get the original creator and maybe a few other people that worked on the show originally behind it, then yeah, totally. Go for it and do this. And in general, I think Nickelodeon's done a great job of celebrating all of these Nicktoons for the 25th anniversary of Nicktoons. Things like the Splat and what they've been posting on Twitter and YouTube. It's really nice to see them really respect these old franchises and not try to reboot them and retool them and try to aggressively market them towards younger kids or anything. They just celebrate them for what they are. They have their own little block and they're not taking up Nickelodeon's precious time. They can make new merchandise with these old characters without redesigning them, by the way. So they make money and people have these products that they want. It's really a win-win. And I never thought I'd be saying this about Nickelodeon, but it does this way better than Cartoon Network, where whenever they try to celebrate their older shows, it typically doesn't last very long. And when they try to bring them back, it involves aggressive retooling. So yeah, fingers crossed that the Jungle Movie and Rocko's Modern Life will turn out good. But hey, if they don't, you know what? They tried, and it's just a one-time thing. Please, Nickelodeon, don't prove me wrong and greenlight Rocko's Modern Life for a reboot with a different creator and different writers and different actors and all sorts of other crap that no one wants to see. But seriously, good on you, Nickelodeon. Bye, Guy Rules.